All right, it's August 27th, 2020, and I am at the Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, Richie Valens crash site in outside of Cedar Lake, Iowa. I'm alone. It's about, I think it's 6:40 in the morning. I came here last night and right before, literally the sun had just set. And it's about a half a mile back to this cornfield. And I wasn't gonna do it. I thought, why not? So here we go. I'm just gonna do it. It's a little scary. Okay, it's a lot scary. I don't want to see a snake, and I'm alone out here. I mean, it's a long ways to be. Did I lock the car? I did lock the car, right? Look at these corn thingies. Corn stalks. Okay. All right. So, I'm out in the middle of a cornfield in Cedar Lake, Iowa. I'm on my way to Buddy Holly's crash site. Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, Richie Valens, passed away in a crash. They left the Surf Ballroom. It was a concert hall, and the pilot passed away too. And they got 6 miles, and the pilot was inexperienced, and I guess they crashed out here. This is a lot of songs, a lot of sadness that day, because they were very popular, and they're still very popular. And that was what, 60 years ago? If you look back that way, so it's like a half a mile in. It's about 6:45 in the morning. Look at that corn. A farmer actually keeps this up. This is his land, and he keeps this up for people to come after all these years. So we're going to the memorial where the plane actually crashed. Boy, that corn. Wow, look at those suckers. Some big ones. I bet they're 8 feet tall. That side doesn't look as healthy as this side. Thought, well, I'll see the sun come up, and plus I'm a little afraid. Okay, a lot afraid. The snakes. But there's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? And these big flying things. Pardon my breathing, I'm not used to exercise. Hopefully it'll be right up here, because I feel like I already went a quarter of a mile. I saw a guy at the truck stop last night, and he said that when he came out here, there was a big old glass full of money, like a wadded up thing of money somebody had just left. Who would do that? And he said it was just sitting there and they didn't touch it. They left it there, and I said, well, I wouldn't want to touch it either. Okay, now it's getting... All right, I'm going to be walking really fast. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, even in a cornfield. Some of the things I do. Man, I hope nobody's out here. These are getting shorter. Man, I'm like in deep now. I'm like a half a mile in. My car's on dirt road in the middle of nowhere. But I've drove 7 hours to see this thing. Got at least see the memorial, right? At the crash site when Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens crashed on February 6, 1959. They say this is where the music died. What is that? Is it over here? I admit it's a little scary. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Oh, wow, it is around the middle of nowhere. Look how big these corn stalks are, and look at all that corn. Just look at that. All right. I guess it went too far. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is Roger Peterson. He was the pilot. I guess he was inexperienced. They were at the Surf Ballroom concert hall down the road. There's a museum there I'm going to go to after this. And he was inexperienced in 6 miles, and then they crashed. See there. So neat. Oh, wow. Oh. Feels so eerie. It really does. Maybe it's because I'm half a mile into a cornfield by myself at 6:45 in the morning. And I have seen Children of the Corn. I love Buddy Holly and Richie Valens and the Big Bopper, or I wouldn't be out here. Grew up listening to their music. I still listen to their music. They're part of our American culture. All right. I'm at the Buddy Holly Memorial. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, Big Bopper. The plane crashed right here, February 3rd, 1959. It's a memorial for Roger Peterson. He was the pilot. He was inexperienced, apparently. They took off from the Surf Ballroom, and they wrecked right here, 6 miles away, in the middle of this cornfield. So I've got to run back the other way now.